space. Something really pretty. This is from Home Reflections, which is QVC's own brand of high-end home decor. It's a porcelain bird finial luminary. It's got a vintage feel with a few modern touches, and it's coming to you at a nice clearance price. So you're going to get a savings. It's $26 and change, but when we do clearance price items, unfortunately that means once I sell out of a color, it is not coming back. And we did already sell out of 2 colors, like the sage that you're seeing there. That is no longer available, but right there, the rose color, that one is. And then we also have a nice neutral cream color available. Amy Scaglione is back with us, one of our wonderful style experts. Nice to see you,
nice to see you.
Very cool. This is something that I could easily, my grandmother, you know, home decked out from when she built it in the 1940s. She had a lot of these beautiful pieces like this, and this is giving me back that kind of nostalgic feeling.
Yeah, doesn't it remind you of that? Or like those old porcelain cookie jars, that kind of thing. So it definitely has that feel to it, but this is a piece that you could pick up today, 10 years from now, it's going to feel and look just as relevant. It's never going to fall out of favor in terms of the style. So we're looking at the rose option, the cream, of course, right next to it in front of Stacy. So this is a unique and beautiful color that's really come on the scene in terms of both fashion and home decor, and it's that rose color, not too pink and not too red. The piece itself, which we call a cloche, lifts off. And the top is made up the little bird finial he purchased right on top. And inside that is your flameless candle that's housed in there. It's a real wax candle and it sits on your pedestal. So while you can keep it together as one piece, you could set up a beautiful little display and have it as 2 pieces like that.
Oh, very cool.
Isn't that fun? Yeah. And then it just sits right back on.
All right, so how many batteries does the, or what type of batteries does the candle
you're going to have 2 batteries, 2 AA, I believe it is, batteries. See, there's AA?
2 Cs.
2 Cs. Yeah, I was going to say, I think they're a little bigger in this one. So 2 C batteries, and you're going to access it through the candle itself. It's on a 4 and 8 hour timer. So just pop that door open. Your batteries go in the bottom, and that's your candle. Again, sits right back on top of the pedestal. The cloche sits right on top of that.
So you mean to tell me when I set that timer, each day it'll go on by itself at the same time?
Right, so if you decide you want to set it at 6 p.m. and you want it to glow for 4 hours, it's going to come back on for you every night thereafter. It'll stay on for 4 hours, turn itself off. If you, like me, we work these odd hours, if you want to set it a little later, you want it to come back on, it's going to come back on and glow for you for 8 hours on the 8 hour timer. The beauty of this, a cloche, of course, I always think of very French. You know, like a cloche, a hat, or a cloche they used to put over flowers to force, like a forced growth. Right. So in decor, we call this a cloche because it's a covering, but in this case, it's just a gorgeous, gorgeous porcelain piece, all hand painted and fired, incredible detail. It almost looks like a basket weave, but that's made up of the 4, almost like flower petals or leaves that create that design. So you're going to have a beautiful glow when you place the cloche back onto the pedestal. And that's what gives you that peak of light.
That rose color is so pretty,
it's so fresh
rich.
And new, right?
It really is. Something different would look great in a young daughter's room.
Yes.
Up on a bookshelf. Then we have, of course, have the cream, which is like a true off-white. There's no yellow tinge to it at all. So beautiful, nice, neutral. I'm sorry, the sage color you're seeing there did sell out, as well as the blue. This is at a clearance price. Again, this was normally $31 when we first brought it into QVC. It is now just over 26 and change. I do not have easy pay on this, but Q Card members get easy pay every day. That monthly payment would break down to just $8.76 a month. 15 inches in height, about 6 inches in diameter. And I love that, because most of the time when I see vertical height in decor, I usually see it in a rectangular shape or just a nice column pillar type candle.
It's really unique, right?
This has that nice curve, and I love that it's more top heavy, that curve, than bottom heavy like most hurricanes can be.
Exactly, so it's like a bulb or like an inverted pear shape. And the bird that perches right on top, he's not removable. He'll stay fixed right on the top of your beautiful cloche. I think in this beautiful sort of rose undertones, and it hints at, you know, those light pinks. This is going to play beautifully with both creams. It's going to play beautifully with sage colors. Even if I hold our little Easter egg up and you can see how the green works well, that's going to be beautiful if you have greens in your home. Maybe you have some shades of blue. Blue works beautiful. So play with sort of, this is a little bit darker on camera, but the light blues or robin's egg blues against pinks are beautiful in decor. So if you're thinking, you know, how do I incorporate this color into my space? Think creams, think sages, think beautiful blues. And I love that this is a piece that can also lend itself to the kitchen, a sitting area, a hallway area. It can go anywhere in the house and look appropriate.
Yeah, lots of versatility,
Yes,
but
for
strikingly
sure.
beautiful. Again, unique and different. That's what speaks to me. And it's quality because it's
right
home
down here.
reflections. So get it while we have it at the clearance price, $26.28, because once it's gone, that is it. Amy Scaglione, thank
Good to
you
see
so
you.
much,
Thank
my
you so much.
friend. So good to see you.
You too.
Spring music for a little spring in our step. Kathy Smith, how are you, my girlfriend?
Helps wake you up in the middle.
I know, it really does. I don't know if you were watching at 1 a.m. here on the East Coast, but I had a great hour show with your boss, Valerie Parhill. Yeah, so we Valerie'd the place. And this is something that she designed with another QVC host, Jill Bauer. This is really cool. This is our Poppies bird garland wreath. Well, our Poppies bird garland, wreath, or hanging basket. So you have 3 choices here, but it features poppies and it features birds.
Yes.
It's really what it is.
It's nature inspired, which so many of Valerie's items are nature inspired.
Yes.
That's where she pulls a lot of her ideas from. And when you come in and see the detail in here, everything is wired. So when you get this home, make sure you fluff it. You're gonna have these long sprigs just like you would have with wildflowers. Look at the poppies in here. Look at how beautiful the coloring is. And you'll notice that the coloring is just like you would find in nature. You would find that the outside of the leaves would be kissed with a deeper shade of the color, and then inside as you went in it would get lighter until you got to the center. Everything is inspired by nature. And again, all these beautiful wild sprigs. You have the greens in here, so look right in the center. That's where you get to see your adorable birdie and his wooden birdhouse. And then each of the pieces is going to have a nod so that they all match, but they're not exactly the same.
Right.
So this is the wreath that you got to look at. And then the garland that's down in